Welcome back to our videos, and we're talking about Tenebrae, which happens on the Wednesday of Holy Week. And actually, I'm going to let Deacon Carl speak a lot about this because he's the one who organizes our Tenebrae service.
I was not familiar with Tenebrae. About 15 years ago, I was in a church that did it, and it really touched me because it's really a service of light. Everything is candles. And so the whole table is covered in them. And as we go through that service, someone is extinguishing the light. And by the time we get to the end, you'll see that there's only one candle, the Christ candle, that is represented. And even that disappears for a period of time. It's one that really draws you in as you're preparing for Good Friday, etc. But the congregation gets very involved in it because they are following Christ, and the scriptures taking us to the point where all the light is gone. And there's always a gasp by somebody just sitting in the darkness. And we let that happen for a minute or so, and then the Christ candle was put back on the table. And in silence, everyone begins to leave. I would say about a third of the people just stay and pray. So it's something that was so moving that we introduced it to Good Shepherd when I came here to be deacon. And every year, the numbers increase because of the type of service it is. There's no music, just prayers and readings. And as I say, the absence of light overwhelms you.
Yeah, I think one of the important things about all these services is they're all connected, starting with Palm Sunday and working all the way through. Palm Sunday gives us the whole Passion, and then each Holy Week service kind of allows us to explore and sink deeper into the different parts of it. And what's so moving about Tenebrae is it's very unique in its structure. It's all about the reading of the word and the church entering into that darkness. And I think it's the most contemplative. It's the one that really allows you to kind of sink into prayer. There's not a lot of action. And so it's really a perfect way to kind of, right before we get into those services that have a lot of action and have a lot of things happening in them, to just be in some light and some darkness and some reading and some prayer. It really kind of gets your soul ready for everything else that's going to follow. And I'm so grateful that you brought it here to Good Shepherd.
We love doing it every year. So,
if you've never been to Tenebrae, come out, experience that light, that darkness, and see what it's like to enter into that prayerful state in preparation for the rest of Holy Week.